Hey everyone, welcome to CaiCai's Daily Life. Today we're going to talk about those weird things happening at the agency. Sometimes good intentions lead to hilarious outcomes, and CaiCai totally gets that, but something feels off. After years, old classmate King Mei is as warm as the sun. Just then, CaiCai's phone buzzed. It was a message from Jing. New mission, hunt down subway sweat stealer. CaiCai shot toward the subway station like an arrow, and the target was about to show up. They hopped on the subway, and during rush hour, the crowd was like a tidal wave. The target was about to strike a female student, and CaiCai was about to explode with anger. As she prepared to act, her senior stopped her too many witnesses. CaiCai sighed and turned. CaiCai recalled her own weird harassment experience and realized she didn't even dare to report it, just overthinking if her outfit was she attracting strange creatures. Later, after reading Lu Xun's articles, she thought of women as watermelons and those men as little rabbits wanting to. When they see a watermelon, they just want to munch. It's in their wild nature, regardless of how the watermelon looks. And now, she was about to become the unstoppable sharp weapon in her boss' hand. Upon her return to the company, the incident had already ascended to the top of various headline news lists. The boss looked upset. No tasks issued. Jing stepped forward, covering his face in the boss ear. Disgusted by those low-tiered dudes, Jing spoke up, making the boss face harder. CaiCai thought to herself, I'm definitely getting fired. Unexpectedly, the boss came over, and CaiCai thought she must have misheard. Pro, do what you think is right, I'll handle the aftermath, the boss added. Sometimes bringing justice gives us good publicity too. And if we can earn some commissions, that'd be even better. CaiCai felt magical, thinking, what a heavenly company and boss I have. CaiCai joyfully went to the countryside, only to be interrupted by Jing calling from afar, come bury the body. He still needs to go back for Uncle Sam's commentary and like it. Hey Buns, did you? Hurry up. The next morning, CaiCai left for work but hit a roadblock. Someone flashed a badge and asked about the recent 3 cases. Hearing this, CaiCai panicked and made an excuse about being late for work, rushing back to the office for help. But the boss said they're just filtering suspects. Just cooperate. CaiCai sighed. With no choice, she went to the police. The detective asked her age. CaiCai froze. She replied, I was born in 1999. The detective counted on his fingers and said, oh, that means you're 25 this year, just turned 30. Girls in their 3rd year are like gold bricks. Guys in their 5th year open shops, the detective quipped and asked, where do you work? CaiCai smilingly answered, at an agency, and the detective quickly asked, which kind? CaiCai was caught off guard. An advertising agency. She finally retorted. The detective burst into laughter. Oh, an advertising agency. The detective sat down and asked, where were you on April 16 at 8 p.m.? CaiCai thought, 8 p.m. Normally should be at home watching the movie Kill a Ninja, which the detective also happened to adore deeply. The detective suddenly asked, that line you just said, was it from the show? CaiCai quickly nodded, feeling embarrassed. The next day, they bumped into each other again at the Kill a Ninja event, and the detective showed great interest in CaiCai and wanted to ask her out. CaiCai had never been on a date, so she called King Mei for advice. King Mei said, if you like him, just go for it. She kept repeating, if you have feelings, just go. What's there to fear about a cop? You're not a criminal, after all. It's rare for a guy to ask you out. In the end, CaiCai decided to go, but her boss assigned her a new task. This time, the client was a notorious mob boss. However, the individual she was seeking was not CaiCai, rather, it was the enigmatic assassin K. Hence, she decided to entrust this matter to the boss for handling. CaiCai was thrilled. Although she had a date with the detective that night, the offer from the boss was simply too tempting. To ensure everything went smoothly, the boss sent to Jing for assistance. 2 big gangs were going to have a showdown tonight. CaiCai set up her sniper rifle. As soon as the boss gave the command, she could fire and clock out, then head to her date with the. Speaking of dates, after the killing, she needs to rush back for a change of clothes. What a headache. Which one should she choose? The forest girl dress is indeed very appealing, but unfortunately, she hadn't worn her new lip gloss today. Perhaps sandy-colored lip gloss could also be a suitable option. Just then, Jing was shut down. It turned out the opposing side also brought in a sniper. CaiCai finally realized and thought, I should call an ambulance. But Jing quickly said, 1. The killer from across is coming. CaiCai desperately pressed down on the wound, yet blood continued to pour out like a spring. In his last moments of consciousness, Jing gritted his teeth and stammered, why you? Be gentle. With the gunfire ringing out, CaiCai's eyes turned to flames. The hoods hadn't even realized what hit them. A crimson shadow whirled past, and CaiCai's guns backfire. Her left leg struck forward like a hammer. In a heartbeat, she shimmered like a ghost, and the 3 gunshots echoed at once. The bullets zoomed through the crowd of thugs, creating a scene too shocking to believe, causing panic. The sound of gunfire poured down like a storm, and when the last shell dropped, there were no living enemies left in the battlefield. JC Stiller. Let me go. CaiCai rushed back to the office. Jing nearly survived against all odds, and she was frantic. She was late for her date, and coincidentally, Yun too. They were heading out for dinner.